Good day, everyone. I am your last presenter for the Field Study 1, which my topic is all about the episode 16 on teachers' philosophy of education. Activity 16.1. Observe. There are different types of philosophies of education, and it will answer the two questions, which is first, which philosophies are expressed in the definite vision, mission statements, core values, and mandates. Which second question is which philosophies are expressed in the K-12 curriculum framework and guide and section 5 of RA 1053. First one is essentialism. The core values of makajos, makatao, makabansa, and makakalikasan shows that DepEd is essentialist. DepEd believes that unchanging values that need to be inculcated. List of standards and competencies that learners are expected to attain is the subject matter that students are expected to learn. Second is perennialism. DepEd promotes values such as makajos, makatao, makakalikasan, and makabansa, which are lasting values. K-12 develops learners with lifelong values, ethics, and good character. Third is progressivism. DepEd provides learner-centered education that helps students develop their full potential. K-12 uses learner-centered activity-based and experiential learning. Fourth is reconstructionism. DepEd prepares learners to become responsible citizens who help improve society. K-12 develops learners who can respond to community and national needs. Fifth is existentialism. DepEd helps learners discover themselves and make responsible choices. K-12 encourages independent thinking, creativity, and decision making. Six is pragmatism. DepEd promotes practical education and prepares learners for real life. K-12 emphasize life skills, work skills, and real life application of learning. 7. Rationalism. DepEd develops critical thinking and problem solving skills. K-12 promotes critical thinking, reasoning, and analytical skills. 8. Utilitarianism. DepEd aims to provide quality education that benefits all learners and society. K-12 prepares learners for employment, entrepreneurship, and higher education. 9. Empiricism. DepEd encourages learning through observation and experience. K-12 uses hands-on activities, experiments, and practical learning experiences. 10 is constructivism. DepEd encourages learners to actively participate in learning. K-12 uses inquiry-based, collaborative, and discovery learning where students construct knowledge. 11. Behaviorism. DepEd promotes discipline, respect, and responsibility through its core values. K-12 encourages positive behavior, classroom rules, and good study habits. Last is the humanism. DepEd believes every learner has the right to quality education and holistic development. K to 12 focuses on the holistic development of every learner, knowledge, skills, values, and attitudes. Let's proceed to activity 16.2. Observe. Same types of philosophy of education, but this answers the teaching behavior. State what the teacher said, taught, or did. First one is essentialism. The teacher explained the lesson clearly, taught the basic concepts, and checked if students understood. The teacher also encourage respect, honesty, and discipline. Second is perennialism. The teacher discuss important important values such as respect, responsibility, and honesty. The teacher connected the lesson to real life situations. Third is progressivism. The teacher asked questions, encouraged group participation or activities, and allowed students to share their ideas and experiences. Fourth is Reconstructionism. The teacher discussed community issues and encouraged students to think of ways they could help improve the society. Fifth, existentialism. The teacher allowed students to make choices, express opinion, and respect different ideas. Six, pragmatism. The teacher used examples, visual aids, and activities so students could apply what they learned. Seven, rationalism. The teacher encouraged students to explain their answer and think critically before responding. Eight is utilitarianism. The teacher emphasized skills and knowledge that students can use in daily life and future careers. Nine is empiricism. The teacher used demonstrations, pictures, and hands-on activities to help students learn through experience. 10th is behaviorism. The teacher praised good behavior, reminded students about classroom rules, and rewarded active participation. 11 is constructivism. The teacher encouraged students to work together, solve problems, and discover answers through discussion. 12 is humanism. The teachers treated learner with kindness, respect, and patience, and encouraged confidence and self-esteem. Uh, for the analyze part, there are two questions. First question is based on your findings. Which philosophy of education are dominant in Philippine basic schools? Why do you say so? The dominant philosophies of education in the Philippines are essentialism, progressivism, pragmatism, and constructivism. Teachers focus on basic knowledge, learner-centered activities, real-life application, and active participation to help students learn effectively. Second question is, if there is one philosophy that schools and teachers should give more attention to, what should that be and why? I believe constructionism should receive more attention because it encourages students to think critically, solve problems, and become active learners instead of only listening to lectures. Reflect. My philosophy of teaching. I believe that every learner is unique, capable of learning when given proper guidance, encouragement, and opportunities. I believe that I should teach learners knowledge, skills, values, and good character through meaningful, learner-centered, and encouragement activities. I believe that I should treat learners, colleagues, parents, and other stakeholders with respect, kindness, and professionalism. I will continue learning and improving so I can help my learners become responsible, confident, and productive members of society. And that's conclude my reporting about the last episode, which is the episode 60.